Good morning, y'all. A beautiful morning out here in Texas Hill Country. This is Ozzy, my alpha male, Cane Corso. If you're just tuning in for the first time, that's Tux in the background. He's my pit bull mix. So here's the two girls. Dolce is the dominant female Cane Corso, and Lucia, very large, 1.5-year-old. Lucia, what you got, baby girl? She's currently tearing up one of these rope throw things. She's very large for her age. I'm going to be breeding her at the end of the year, hopefully, or beginning next year, depending on her heat cycle. And last but not least, I have a little pit bull puppy, Gypsy. Gypsy! I don't know where she's at right now. I'll show you her in a minute if you're new to the channel. But anyways, y'all, I'm just relaxing here. We just woke up about 30 minutes ago. Got my tea. Hi, Papa. So, yeah, just kind of hanging out here in the yard. It's my favorite spot in the yard. I did order a camera stabilizer. Thanks, y'all, for your comments. Those of you who've commented about the... I've been meaning to do it sooner, but... about the, sometimes it's a little bit shaky because I don't have a camera stabilizer. And there's a lot of movement in my videos. So that should be coming in, I think today, even tomorrow. So hopefully the videos will make you less nauseous. There's Gypsy. Go see her. Gypsy. See her in the bushes over there. She's digging for rocks. That's her new thing is she digs for these big rocks and carries them around. So yeah, the pack was just sparring. Uh-oh. Looks like this is lopsided. What's that? Did you break the bed? There's Gypsy. There's Gypsy. She got a big one. She caught a big one. She caught a big rock. That's her trophy. She'll carry that around all day. She'll even sleep with it. But yeah, so... yeah, we're just relaxing. The dogs have already done a couple sparring sessions where they play rough with each other. And, I've got a lot on my plate to do this weekend. But, what is that, Dolce? She sees something there. She's alert to something over there. Could be a small animal. Yeah, I got a lot to do this weekend. Hi, Papa. I think we're gonna get some rain here in Texas. But I did order a better weed whacker. If you're new to the channel, I live on a couple acres out here, Texas Hill Country. It's very rocky, so I can't mow the grass with like a conventional lawnmower. So I have to get a weed whacker. See how long this grass is out here? It's really bad. I did some of it. I ordered a weed whacker, but it was not powerful enough. It was more for like light duty stuff, so I need to get one with an actual blade instead of the string. So that's what I got on order. It should be here, I think, tomorrow. Today or tomorrow, so I need to get all of this trimmed up. Hey, baby girl. I wanted to tell y'all something. Well, if you own this breed, you already know it's how rough they play. I was gonna show you. I found some battle wounds on Lucia here. I found this huge scab, and she was actually bleeding on her muzzle, and that's just from so-called play fight. Oh, come with that, you. Come with that. Hi, Papa. She's ready for another round. They're ready for round 2. Their sparring sessions. There's Tux. But yeah, I'll show you once she settles down. I'll show you what I found on her. This huge scab. Get out of my tea. Out of my tea. So we got a match over here. We got a match going on over there. I gotta go rescue my teacup. Look at this too. Look at this. Ooh, don't you let her know. Yeah, there's tension between the pit bull and the dominant Cane Corso female. Yeah, go back to your rock. That's a safer bet. That's a safer bet. It's good she's got this rock habit now, so it kind of keeps her out of the mix of this of a potential fight here. So, Ozzy. But yeah, it was now these two are the females, like I was saying. But Dolce is more dominant than Lucia. But that doesn't mean they don't play rough. They still do play rough. I see Lucia still challenges Dolce in a healthy way, usually. It's usually not anything that's gonna provoke a fight, but she does get injured in the process. See, she doesn't really... Girls, that's enough. Girls. Dolce. 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 Leave it. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you right there. And her muzzle. Let me see. See her muzzle right there? Oh. Let me see. Let me see this. Just a minute, baby. See that? See that, y'all? Good. And that's not the worst of it. I found a really big scar because I was petting her and there was something like a big lump and it was a huge scab. It may have been from Gypsy because Gypsy hangs on her neck a lot. Dolce. What I'm going to do is now I'm just going to claim whatever it is they're fighting over. Move! Move! They want me to throw this. Good sit, baby. Good sit, Lucia. Good sit, Lucia. Look at her eyes, yeah. Good sit, Dolce. I'm gonna wait a minute, so just to let them know. Oh gosh, she's even laying down. I'm gonna wait a little minute so that they know that I've claimed it. That is mine. Good sit, baby. But I do want to praise her for sitting because that's nice. No, baby. Let's go see what's that. Come on, baby. Let's go see. Come on. Let's go see. Come on, there you go. Good girl. Come on. Let's go this way. Lucci. Just a minute, baby. Come on. Where's Ozzy? Ozzy got it. Ozzy got it. Ozzy wants to play. Ozzy got it. Give me that, Ozzy. Give me that. Ozzy got it. Let me see. Ozzy got it. I'm gonna get it. Ozzy. Ozzy got it. Ozzy got it. Ozzy got it. Give me this, Ozzy. Ozzy got it. There you go. Ozzy got it. Lucia. Ozzy got it. Get it, Dolce. Get it, Dolce. Get it, girl. I'm gonna get it. Get it, Dolce. Dolce's trying to find something else she can get. Something else she can clean. Dolce. Get it, Lucia. Give it, Lucia. Ozzy. Get it, Lucia. Get it, Dolce. Get it, Lucia. Get it, Dolce. Yeah, Ozzy probably has the strongest bite grip of all the Cane Corso. He's just massive. His jaws are just massive. Ooh. Oh, they almost knocked me over. Oh, Lucia. Lucia got it. Lucia, oh, she's quick. She's quick. Lucia got it. Yes, so they'll do this kind of sparring session a few times, a few sessions of it in the mornings and in the evenings. And then Tux plays referee. Just kind of move that rock so he doesn't slam his body on it. I laid pine needles. I ordered a bunch of pine needles. I did an episode on that. I showed what they look like. I need to put some more down actually, but I've been really happy with them. But yeah, see how they play rough and they yank on each other's necks. They bite. They actually bite when they're playing. See how she's actually getting a chunk of his skin in her teeth. Dolce. Ooh, he let Dolce know. You see that? That's an alpha dog right there. He can actually hold his own against these very powerful females. Now, a female Cane Corso is nothing to be messed with. Just because they're female, they are extremely powerful. And what makes her what makes Dolce lethal, it's not only the bite grip, and the strength of them, it's the tenacity that she's got. I think that's what makes her more dominant than the other female, Lucia. She's got a tremendous willpower and tenacity that's similar to pit bulls. See, she's not even done exercising, so she's just got a really high drive, very drivey Cane Corso, and not all Cane Corso have that kind of drive. There's a spectrum of it. Some have more, some have less. Sit. Good sit. But yeah, I just want to show you in this video how rough they play. If you haven't had one before, good girl. If you haven't, good girl. I'm gonna move over here. Gypsy, give me there. Come on, kiss. Yeah, if you haven't had this breed before, it's, I think, unusual. It's not typical how rough they play of other dogs. you know, like other more common breeds that people own, I don't think they play that rough when they spar like that. And so it can be really alarming if you're not used to it. And also, you really have to know how to read their body language, because it can easily develop into a real fight. And so if you're not ready to break it up, like I always have a taser on me when I'm out here, and I know that they're going to be playing like this. I always have something that I can break up a fight with. And so luckily, I mean, I've never had to use it because I've been able to watch their tails, their body language, see if their hackles are up, watch their ears, you know, and I've been able to diffuse it before any potential escalation developed. So, but really the point of this video was to show how rough they play and how injuries can occur even in the so-called play fighting, just in their routine sparring sessions. So I wanted to show you that on Lucia. Look at her structure, y'all. Good Lord. She is a fine specimen of a Corso. But yeah, and so that's why I have their ears short, because they will most definitely yank on each other's ears if they're long, and that will create, I mean, a huge risk for an avulsion, or like just an uneven tearing of the ear. And so that's why I elected to have them when they were very young, under anesthesia, where it's controlled. It's a clean incision on the very thin skin of the ear, and it's like a 2 to 3 week recovery time to where they're on pain medications, and it's a very clean wound, and so it's a very minimal discomfort, a lot less than it would be if they had a traumatic tearing of trauma to the ear during a play fight, or potentially even a real fight, because they're really floppy. And so when they're hanging out there in the wind, you can imagine, you see how they grab on each other's necks? Ozzy's got several scars. Look at this. Let me show you. He's got several scars all over his neck, up and down his neck. And so if the ear was floppy, you can imagine that they would most definitely, it's a big bird over there. What is that, Oz? They'd most definitely pull on that ear and tear it off, potentially. Now that's not true, but if I only had one Cane Corso, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, if I only had one, or if I had like two and they didn't really play rough, there's no need to trim the ears. There's no need, because the risk is way less. But I have a pack of Cane Corso, and every day, multiple times a day, they play like that, like you just saw, where they're grabbing each other's neck and their teeth and yanking. And so yeah, if their ears were long, they would most definitely be having injury to the ear. And the same thing with the tails. Now the tails are, even Gypsy being a lot, being a pit bull, her tail is long, and it hurts. It's like a whip. But she's much smaller than a Cane Corso. A Cane Corso tail that's long is a potential for an injury to the human, and it's a very thick tail, and it's when it wags uncontrollably like that, sometimes it does. It knocks stuff over in the house. It's painful when it hits you. Like if her tail was wagging right now, it would knock over this teacup. It's just a hazard. And so when they're very young, like very, very young, to where they can barely feel it, when the nerves aren't as developed, that's when they clip it right there, and it heals very quickly. So that's why people do it. Well, some people do it. Why? That was my reasoning for it. And so, but like I said, if I only had one, I wouldn't do the ears. If I only had one, or if I had a Cane Corso and another dog that didn't play very rough with it, there would be no need. But you know, some people elect to do it anyway, and I think it's perfectly fine. I think it's very, very minimal discomfort to the dog when it's done right under surgical conditions, and when it's hi Taxi, when it's done before a certain age. The age should be, I think it's 12 weeks is when it's not recommended to do it over that time, because the cartilage really starts to develop more after 12 weeks. And there are more nerves in the tissue and all that. So anyways, y'all, just a quick video on that, just about how rough that they play. Yeah, hopefully, like I was saying, I'll have a camera stabilizer either today or tomorrow, so see how Gypsy, she yanks on Lucia's neck. I think that huge scar on her neck is from Gypsy. Hi, baby boy. Ozzy. It's just the nature of the beast, y'all. It's a very rough dog. It's the nature of the beast. That's how they play. They simulate how they are going to be in a real fight sometimes. And Gypsy has scars all over her neck as well from Lucia. So Gypsy, I didn't get her ears trimmed because when I first had her, she wasn't showing very many signs of dominance. That quickly changed, though. I didn't think that she'd be sparring with the big dogs as much, but she does spar a lot with Lucia. And there still is risk for her to get her ear injured. But when she was younger, I got COVID. And I don't know, I didn't get around to getting her ears trimmed in time. And then she was already, before I knew it, she was already past that 12-week mark. And so I didn't want to get her ears trimmed after that. Now, so far she's been okay. Actually, I take it back. She actually did get an injury to her ear. And I think I did a video on that. And I was like, see, this is why. Luckily, it wasn't as traumatic as it could have been. Because the only one that she really spars rough, like this rough with, is Lucia. But if she was in the mix, like you saw the 3 Cane Corsos, if she was in that mix, she rarely will be in a mix like that. Then there's a very, very strong risk for her to get a more serious ear injury. But yeah, I try to prevent her from getting in the mix of when the 3 Cane Corsos are going at it. You see how quickly she wags that tail? If that tail were long, she'd be hitting everybody in the face. Lucy. Gorgeous, gorgeous structure on her. Lucia. Baby girl. Here comes, oh, that's a big one. You got a big one there. Oh, that's probably 30 pounds. Good Lord. I'm just really thrilled that that Gypsy has this newfound hobby. Because look how she's trying to get her mouth around. It's really keeping her busy. Good Lord. That's a heavy lift right there, girl. That was a heavy lift. Oh, she's so proud of herself. But yeah, it's so nice to keep her occupied. Hi, baby girl. Lucy, have a good girl, baby. Good girl. See, I claimed it before. I didn't give it back to them. Lucia, what's this? Now she can have it. So when you claim something that they want, when you claim it, that's an alpha move. It's just a subtle gesture to them that every day that I'm with them, I try to reinforce that I'm pack leader to them. It's necessary, otherwise it can be dangerous if they don't have that structure and know who's in charge of the pack. It should always be the human. And then Ozzy is the alpha dog. So he's the second in command of the pack. Ozzy. Baby girl. So really, so important, critical to have that hierarchy in your pack already established. Very dangerous if the Cane Corso thinks that it's pack leader, and if it thinks it's more dominant than the human, which it will very much try to be. That's extremely dangerous with this kind of breed. But anyways, y'all, just I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I'm still trying to wake up. And I just wanted to do a quick video for y'all to show the pack, to show how rough they play, and comment down below. Ooh, if you're Cane Corso play this rough as well. Oh no, baby girl. And I'm interested to see how many of y'all have more than one of these dogs. And how they interact. Hey, Papa. So anyway, hope y'all having a good day, having a good weekend ahead. And we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Y'all, we're almost to 100,000. I think we hit 70,000 subscribers recently, so thank y'all for that. Much appreciated. For helping the channel grow and to develop a really good community and advocate for the breed. I think most people on here are really good advocates for the breed. So thank y'all again, and yeah, and we'll see you on the next one. Hi, sweet girl. It looks like paper mache.